Hey, what's good with y'all, bro? Got another quick little video, man. I was just thinking about some of my experiences that were good, that were kind of hard to get used to, and then some that was just fucking retarded crazy, bro. Last year, my first time visiting Ethiopia. So the first thing that I gotta say, bro, that was really uncomfortable, fam, was my first, when I went over there, I think it was the first or the second night. I can't even remember, man, but we locked ourselves out of the Airbnb, and I was like, what the fuck? So I called up the dude that I rented from, and he came through. He had took us to a separate hotel because they had to get somebody that to come the following morning, so we couldn't get in that night. I shit you not, man. That that hotel, bro. Walked in that motherfucker. I'm looking up, and I seen hella blood splash, and I'm like, wait, hold up, fam. Like, what's going on? So I was hella uneasy and shit, bro. And I start turn the light off, and you look up and you see all these motherfucking mosquitoes. I'm like, man, where the fuck these motherfuckers coming from? So I shit you not, bro. It's not like America. When they say African mosquitoes, they different. They different, bro. Like, man. So I'm up all night just, man, killing, and I just don't know where they're coming from, and I had a hard time sleeping. So that was the first night me and my wife became intimate, bro. She was like, come here. I was like, I just can't sleep, and then she basically did that to basically like calm me down, and I wasn't calm afterwards. I was just like, fuck. And then, so that was one of the most negative experiences, which really wasn't a negative experience. But one thing that I really took me a lot to get used to, bro, was being black, but being loved at the same time. You know, in America, bro, we get looked down upon, which I love myself. I know God loves me. But people in America, bro, are just very, very strange, you know, and I'm used to that. So when I got there, and like the last night, it was a lot of experiences, bro. But the last night, her mom and her family came through, and they didn't speak English, but my wife, of course, speaks English, so we was translating. And yeah, her mother is amazing. I love her mother so much. But it was a time where I didn't want my wife to sit on the floor. I wanted her to sit on the couch. So when I helped her up and I told her I could sit on the floor, they said, no, 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 we don't do that here. And I'm just like, what? It's just a floor, bro. Like, I had to struggle where I had nothing but a floor to sleep on. This ain't shit to me. So, but that was really something that they did not like. You understand? So they really value men there. They really value what we do in regards to how it's treated over here, which they don't really care because women here have so many. The government is their man. You dig what I'm saying? But out there, it's completely different. And then another thing, my wife was constantly feeding me. I didn't really, that shit was hard to get used to. When we would bathe, she would bathe me, bro. That shit was just, and I have text messages showing that, bro. But it was just a completely different vibe. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Ringo, again, Ringo TV Reactions, look at his channel, go subscribe today. He is right when he says sometimes, bro, we men, we don't care about, when we looking for a wife, what the woman really looks like. It's about how they treat you and how you feel and the energy. My wife is not ugly by any means, bro, but I've had both my baby mamas are cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough, bro. Like, the disrespect, certain things, you know, I just can't. I value respect over what your body can do for me any day. And as I get older, I'm starting to see that that's more important. And one thing my wife told me, bro, before we met is you can't love someone if you don't respect him. And that hit me because not a lot of women here in the States understand love and respect go together. And that just hit me. And I was like, man, you know, I love the way she looked, bro, but of course I can entice it, you know, with bread and, you know, taking care of her and shit like that. But I just really love her for the way she is. And most importantly, bro, it's her energy that turns me on. Like, I don't understand, bro, what it is. It's the way she treats me, the way she loves me, the way she calls me every day. I mean, bro, it's just crazy how a woman overseas called me every day, but yet family only call you when they need something. I hear from a woman overseas more than I do my own family. Moment of silence for that. That's why when I pass on, bruh, I don't want nobody checking for me. I don't want nobody showing up at my funeral, bruh. Because if you wasn't there for me, you know what I'm saying, during the times that I needed you, during the times where it mattered, don't show up. I'm talking about how good of a man I was and how good of a son I was. Like, bro, I don't care about none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? None of that matters, bro. But and the food, bro. A lot of their cultural food is finger based, meaning you gotta pick it up, dip it, you know. Injera is really big. They eat that with everything over there. So this next time, my stomach should be cool to where I could be able to handle it. The place where I was staying at, across the street, the market was pretty expensive, but the food was trash. The groceries were trash, and the food is kind of expensive because, of course, they got to pay to get it imported into their country, so they charge a lot of money for it. But this next time, I hope where we get this apartment, bro, I hope there's plenty of other markets that are actually way better than the one that I stayed in when I was there for about a month. So, but other than that, man, it was just an amazing experience, something that changed my mind, bro, about life, about America, just real different. And I had a call with this coach that talks about the Philippines a lot, and he was saying how long distance relationships don't work and how I needed to cut it off and to just go around, explore, go to the DR, this and that, basically just do my thing. But man, I'm tired of just fucking, bro. Like, I'm just really, I'm over that, man. Like, and you know, the long distance shit, bro, as far as relationships, as long as you have a long, you know, like a long-term plan, I don't see a problem with doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, my situation, I'm about to get a crib over there. The only downside is I'm about to, you know, have to go over there, you know, unpaid, you know, but it's cool, bro. Like, it's gonna be worked out, man. At the end of the day, like, stack up my bread, go over there, you know, at a time, and then when our baby's born, I'm gonna take a leave for like 4 months. So you just don't let the matrix and the rules that it has scare you in regards to traveling, because in order to make a life outside of the matrix, you got to make sacrifices. And if you got to sacrifice unpaid time to go, you know, to different places, bro, you just plan out how much money you need and get the fuck out. Like, you know, and these passport bros, man, I just don't understand it, bro. Like, you go overseas, you spend the little money that you spend. It takes, you know, it's to go to Africa. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive. It just depends, but I'm cool with it. Some of these dudes be complaining, bro, about, I seen a nigga, man, who was complaining about trying to get people to buy, you know, airline tickets and to get him to come back to the States. And I'm like, bro, why are you trying to pitch for a plane ticket to come back to America? This is shit that you need to have ready before you even get on the flight going there. I don't care if you pay for your ticket, coming back home ticket a couple of days before you leave to go to your destination. At least pay for both tickets before you leave. So if y'all dudes can't even handle going 8 hours, fam, you know what I'm saying, to the DR or Colombia or wherever, you're not gonna be able to handle a 22-hour flight. You know what I'm saying? Not let alone touching down and dealing with all the other stuff you gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? Ethiopia is a good country, bro. And I plan on experiencing more of Africa too. But at the end of the day, you gotta have your basics down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still new. This is my first big trip, and I took it in September of last year, and I'm going back, like I said in my last video, in 2 weeks. So, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to travel, bro. You just have to plan accordingly. Don't be going over there, you know what I'm saying, trying to flex this and that, because these people in these countries, bro, that value their culture, they're not gonna respect you, bro, and they're not gonna answer any questions. Fortunately, I didn't have to, but don't go over here flexing. Just go over here, respect, be humble. Don't forget who you are in America. You go over there the same. You don't go over there thinking you better than these people, man, because you're not, bro. I cannot tell you, bro, how humble I am as a human being. I done been through some things, bro. And when I went over there, I was the same way. That's just who I am. I don't change. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you get paid less than me or more than me. I treat you how I want to be treated, and I also treat you how you treat me. So at the end of the day, man, to the passport bros, y'all gotta do better, bro. Where are y'all wives? Where are y'all kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, as melanated brothers, we gotta stop hating on each other. We gotta start working together. And please, bro, stop going to these countries where prostitution is legal, paying for box. Ringo's talking point. But at the end of the day, man, you gotta stop doing that. Because how can you live with that? How can you live with knowing you pay for box? You going overseas for that, when it's here in the slums. If you're going overseas, bro, you should be going for a whole nother experience. You should be going to find a wife. You should be going to learn the culture, to learn from the people, to develop businesses, which is what I'm in the process of doing. It's gonna take some time, but you know what? I'm not worried about how much time it takes. I'm worried about progression. So to my young brothers out there, man, if I could do it over again, bro, I would leave these women in the States alone. I'm not saying all of them is bad, but at the end of the day, I've had enough, bro. I'm 36, and I got 2 baby mamas. One, I was in a relationship for 8 years. I got 2 kids by her. The other one, I just broke up with her last February. We was together for 7. I had to go to court for both, you know what I'm saying? The first one took my kids from me, and until they find her, she's on the run. And then the last one, I'm going to court so I can see my boy. But at the end of the day, it's the mistakes that we made, you know what I'm saying? And hey, I own it, should have never messed with it. But you know what? It is what it is, fam. So, foreign life is the best life. I'm out. I'm tired, but hey, I just wanted to make this quick video, bro, and tell y'all, man, that it's more to life than just the slums in the States. You gotta get out. You gotta explore, bro. You know what I mean? And if anybody, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be touching down in Ethiopia, you know what I'm saying, let me know. I'll give y'all a discount. I'll rent out my apartment. You dig what I'm saying? And yeah, just comment, you know, subscribe, share, man. Look out for one another. Again, foreign life is the best life. I'm out.